One night beside a river, Jacob wrestles a stranger in the dark. The struggle lasts until sunrise. By morning, he will have a new name. Hello, and welcome to Stories That Speak Today. I'm Alex. In this series, Watershed Moments, we're exploring the moments that changed the direction of a life. Last time, a young boy named Samuel heard God call his name in the night. This time, the moment comes through struggle. We meet Jacob, a man whose name means deceiver. This episode is called The Turning Point. Jacob has spent much of his life running. Years earlier, he deceived his father and stole the blessing meant for his brother Esau. When Esau discovered what had happened, Jacob fled. Now many years have passed. Jacob has built a family. He has gathered flocks, servants, and wealth. But one thing still waits for him: Esau. And Jacob has heard troubling news. His brother is coming to meet him with 400 men. Fear settles in quickly. Jacob divides his camp into two groups, hoping that if one is attacked, the other might escape. He sends gifts ahead to soften his brother's anger. That night, he sends his family across the river. Jacob stays behind, alone. And in the darkness, a man begins to wrestle with him. The struggle lasts through the night, back and forth, neither one letting go. As dawn approaches, the stranger touches Jacob's hip, and suddenly the joint is wrenched out of place. Still, Jacob holds on. "Let me go," the man says. "It's almost dawn." But Jacob answers, "I will not let you go unless you bless me." The man asks his name, Jacob. Then the man says, "Your name will no longer be Jacob. You will be called Israel, because you have struggled with God and with men and have overcome." Jacob asks for the man's name, but instead he receives a blessing. As the sun rises, Jacob walks away from that place with a limp and a new name. He later calls the place Peniel, saying, "I saw God face to face, and yet my life was spared." The struggle changed him. For much of his life, Jacob relied on cleverness and control. He reached for blessings. He manipulated situations. He ran when things became difficult. But on that night beside the river, something changed. Jacob stopped running, and in that long struggle, Jacob discovered something. Blessing comes from holding on to God. In that moment, Jacob made a choice. He refused to let go. The man who once fought for advantage walked away with a limp. Yet, that limp became a reminder. His strength had changed. His identity had changed. Turning points can come the same way for us, through the moments when we stop running and finally face God. Will you pray with me? Lord, when life feels like a struggle, help us hold on to you. Give us courage to face the places we've been running from. And as you shape our lives, teach us to trust you more. Amen. Jacob's story is found in Genesis 32. Next time on Stories That Speak Today, we'll hear Choose This Day, the moment Joshua challenged a nation to decide whom they would follow.